Welcome to Leather Solutions International. My name is Pamela Villagomez, and today we're going to talk about cleaning aniline pull-up, oil pull-up leathers. The best way to identify whether you have an oil pull-up is to scratch it. When you scratch it, you see that the scratches are extremely prominent. They just stand right out. There are several ways to deal with this. This doesn't necessarily mean that you need to clean, but it also helps in order to buff these away. The first way of removing some of these scratches is just with your finger, right? Wiping it with your finger creates a friction, and it takes the oils that are in the area and migrates it back into the area. Another way, if the finger technique doesn't work, is to use a hair dryer. When you warm up this area and you rub it, the oils that are on the outside will migrate back into this scratch, but sometimes you need more heat than just your finger. And that takes care of that. Now if you need to clean, the best way to do that is to start with a leather cleaner. You're going to find that this leather is going to look wet with once you wipe it down. The oils that are on here do give you a barrier so that if you spill something you can try and grab it before it penetrates, but it will penetrate in eventually. And as you see, the circle does get wet when you add cleaner to this. We're going to dry this by wiping it with one hand while that's free and drying it with the hair dryer. Once you're done with the cleaning part of it, you're going to use a leather softener. The leather softener is going to penetrate into the leather. It's going to make it nice and soft and supple. It's going to nourish the fibers and the proteins that are within it, so it stays nice and healthy for you as it's aging. You have to remember that leather is skin, just as our skin, and it needs to stay moist. You just wipe the softener in, and then you hair dry it again. Because this is an oil, we have to finish this excuse me, with an oil pull-up product so that we can have it feel just as it was when you purchased it. It also helps migrate into some of these really bad areas where it's really lost a lot of the oils. Sometimes just rubbing it or heating it will not put those oils back in there. So now we're going to work on using just the oil. And we're going to rub it in. And we'll hair dry it to help migrate it in. And now it's finished. If you scratch it, you'll get a very prominent mark again. You can wipe that out just to make sure you have enough oil in here. If you rub your hand across it, you will feel the grip from the oil that you have applied to it. When you've lost a lot of oil, your fingers will probably just glide across. If you find that you do all of these techniques and you still are not getting rid of these light areas, it's possible that you've migrated enough oils away from it that you will have to now use color to restore to this area and then reapply the oils. If you have any questions or any concerns with your oil pull-up leather, please give us a call at 336-629-4998. Thanks.